My name's Mark Lewis, and this is my story. My story begins at age 19. See, I really didn't grow up in a church. I didn't grow up going to church. My family didn't. And I didn't have any Christian friends around who would tell me about who God was. So I had all these questions bouncing around in my head for a very long time. Who is God? Is there a God? If so, which is the right God? Where do we go when we die? All these questions were bouncing around in my head. So I Googled God. I Googled God and I found some of the answers that I was looking for. I found out that the Bible speaks about God as the creator of everything. And I also saw that science points towards a creator as well. And how that the Bible and science both together point us towards a creator. So I kept looking. I kept reading the Bible, and the answers that I found were pretty dark. I found that the Bible speaks of people like me as a sinner, someone who has lived in rebellion to God, someone who wasn't right with God. So then I began to wonder, well, where do I go when I die if I'm not right with God? How can I be made right with God? And then I kept reading, and then I realised that there was nothing I could do to get right with God. But upon reading the Easter story, I saw that Jesus died on the cross, that his death wasn't because he did anything wrong, but because sinful people like me did everything wrong. But that he went to the cross to die in our place, to die in my place. That he would take the punishment that I deserved so that I could be made right with God. Then I discovered that it was never about me making myself right with God, but about Jesus dying on the cross, paying the penalty for all that I have done wrong, for all my sins. That was the only thing that was ever going to make me right with God. So upon reading this, it all clicked. It all clicked. I no longer had to worry. I've met the true God, the only God. So no longer do I have to worry about where I go when I die, because I know the answer to that. I know that I'll be in eternity with Jesus. And now that fills me with peace. It fills me with hope. It gives me a purpose for my life. Now that I know that Jesus has made a way so that I could be forgiven. He made a way so that I could be right with God. Even though I never went to church growing up, even though I knew nothing about him, when I met him in his word, when I met him by reading the Bible, my life changed. I gave my life to Jesus, and now I spend my life living for him. Now, I won't pretend to be perfect at it, but now I wake up every day wanting to live for Jesus, wanting to live for the one who died so that I could have eternal life. When I was 19, my life changed as I radically encountered a God who loves the world. A God who loves the world so much that he sent his son Jesus to die, to take the punishment for them. And then I gave my life to Jesus. I trusted in Jesus for the forgiveness of sins so that I could be made right with God. My name's Mark Lewis, and this is my story.